Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be talking about my March favorites and not so favorites. Unfortunately, I did have a few misses that I discovered this month, but I did have a lot of hits, so I thought that I would go ahead and share those products with you. I really just don't even understand how it's April already. I'm just like incredibly confused by that. Like, where is 2018 going? Let me know. This is going to be kind of just a chill, relaxed video. We're just going to have a little chat, you know, nothing too crazy. Excuse my voice. I'm currently suffering from something that I managed to contract. This is not a favorite of March 2018. I'm really upset about it. I've been trying to get rid of it for so long. So if I sound a little raspy, gross, that's why. Unfortunately, I'm sick. I'm gonna try and get through this video with the least amount of coughing and sneezing, but no promises. I'll be sure to edit all of that out. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with my March hits and misses. So I want to be a little bit different than a lot of other beauty YouTube people, and I'm actually going to go ahead and start with my misses, or my least favorite products of this month. I kind of want to get the bad stuff out of the way, and then we can move on to the really fun stuff. So we're going to start with, I just realized I have 2 Tarte products. Ah, that's so disappointing. We'll just start with Tarte. So my first miss would have to be this Tarte Ready Set Radiant. I don't really know what this does, to be completely honest. My first issue is I lost the tag that comes with it, and it doesn't say anything else. I don't know if you can see that, but there's literally no writing on the bottle. The only thing it says is Tarte Ready Set Radiant Skin Mist. Like, do I use this before makeup? Do I use it after? Do I use it during? Do I touch up with this throughout the day? Like, I just don't even know what this product is for. And on the tag that I did have at one point, it was so incredibly vague. Like, I'm just so confused what this product is for, because, I mean, it smells good. It smells like cucumbers and spa, like kind of fresh, which I really like. But other than that, like, I really didn't notice it doing a whole lot for my skin. I used it a few times before I did my makeup, and it does leave your skin like a little bit tacky, but it doesn't feel hydrated or moisturized. It just feels like sticky. And then you put your primer on top and then your foundation, and you're just like, well, what did it do? I don't really know. I can't see a difference. So this, unfortunately, was just a miss for me, because it's just like a little bit confusing for me, and I don't see it as a necessary step in my makeup routine. So my second Tarte product that was a little bit of a miss for me, well, I guess we could say half of it was a miss, because one part of this I do like. So this is the Tarte Best in Faux Lash Extending Fibers, and it comes with the Lights Caramel Lashes mascara, a mini one. And this mascara I love. The half that I don't really care for is this, and this is, again, nothing against the brand. I absolutely love Tarte. Like, I recommend their products to people all the time. I mean, my lip color right now is Tarte. Like, I love the brand. I think it's just the product, because in general, I don't like fiber mascaras. I just think they're, first of all, so dangerous. I wear contacts, and I just felt the entire time like I was packing this on my eye. I was like, I'm gonna go blind. This is gonna fall into my contact lens, and it's gonna scratch my cornea, and this is the end for me. I'm never gonna be able to see again. So you can kind of see it here. You pull it out, and it has the fibers on it like that. I don't know, it's literally like you're putting pulled apart cotton swabs like onto your eye. And I don't like fiber mascaras. It did nothing for me. I just noticed like chunkiness, which I just don't enjoy at all. So unfortunately, this, another miss for me. It's a safety hazard. Are we over the Kylie lip kits? Is that done? Are we, like, can we move on from that? I just, like, I just don't understand them. People are gonna shoot me for saying this. It's 2018, and this is my first lip kit. So when these first came out, I was like, overhyped, not into. Everybody just likes it because it's a Kylie Jenner product, which, I mean, like, props to her. That's amazing. She's only 20. She's already a huge mogul. Like, she has her own makeup line. I mean, she's far more successful than I am, so it's not a dig at her as a person. I just wasn't into it. Let's just say that. So I decided once the hype kind of died down that I would go ahead and test one of these out and see what my real thoughts were on this. So this is the Kylie Matte Liquid Lipstick, and I have it in the shade Spice, and for starters, it's not an issue with the color. Like, I think this is a beautiful shade. It's such a pretty, like, berry, dark wine tone. Like, I really do enjoy this color. It's so pretty, and it's so flattering on different skin tones. And, I mean, it's nothing against the color. My issue with this is the Formula A is so drying. It was just so drying. It sucked the life right out of my lips, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't, like, get this off. I really wanted to, like, scratch it off and, like, put on a lip balm. Like, it was that uncomfortable for me to wear. And I wear liquid lipsticks all the time. Like, I'm not a lip gloss, creamy lipstick kind of wearer. I love a nice matte lip, but if it's not comfortable, it's not happening. My second issue with this lip color is, why does it come with a lip liner? I have so many other liquid lipsticks that's all I use. I can't remember the last time I used a lip liner with a liquid lipstick. I feel like the whole thing behind a liquid lipstick is you have that control, you can get that precise line, you don't need the extra, like, safety border when you're applying it. This one, I think it is necessary because it can be a little bit streaky. Is it really worth a liquid lipstick that's streaky that I have to wear a lip liner with? Like, that's just such an extra step. My last issue with this, people are gonna laugh at me, but this lip color is commitment. If you wear this, you're gonna be wearing it for the next 2 days. My lips were magenta for 2 days. I'm not kidding you. So I wore this on a Saturday, and I wore it out at night, and I didn't do that great of a job taking my makeup off. So I woke up the next morning, and I'm like, not scrubbing my lip, but I'm using my Clinique Take the Day Off balm. I took a makeup wipe. I did, like, the whole 9, and my lips were hot pink. Okay, like, I guess we'll move on. It'll be fine. So I walk around all day with hot pink lips. So same thing, I go to bed and I'm like, okay, let me use some coconut oil. Let me, like, really get this bad boy out. This is getting ridiculous. Monday morning, I wake up, pink lips, still. This product will last you. Oh my god, I just, like, it was tragic. I wish I took photos so you guys could see. This, like I said, it's just a commitment. If you're gonna wear this bad boy, you're gonna wear it for 2 days. So there you go. So this next product is the Bare Minerals Invisible Light Translucent Powder Duo, and so you get a matte on one side and a glow on the other side. So I love the concept of this. I really genuinely do. But first of all, nothing looks glowy about that. This is the glow. It's just white powder. And then this to set my under eyes. Look, the setting powder and the glow look the exact same. Just, no. I mean, the powder feels nice. It's, like, finely milled, but it just looked so crepey under my under eyes. And then the glow was just, there was no glow. I was just putting translucent powder on the tops of my cheekbones and on my nose and on my cupid's bow. And it looked so scary. This I would pass on. There's so many better setting powders from the drugstore and highlights, and you don't need this. I just was not a fan of this product. So let's talk about the fun stuff. I want to start first by mentioning something that is actually not a makeup product, and it's not even something that I can physically show you. It's actually a website. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw, because I gave her a little shout out. My big sister started her own blog and her own website, and I visited it frequently this month. It's kind of like a lifestyle style blog. She has a really cool, fun life. She has a great attitude on stuff. She's such a good writer. And, you know, she just has crazy adventures, and she's actually planning her wedding in June, so she has a lot of fun wedding planning tips and stuff like that. Super into photography and just kind of wants to share her experiences and thoughts with you guys. So if you're interested, I will link it down below in the description box, but you guys should definitely check her out. I'm so proud of her. I know how difficult it is to kind of get yourself going and work for yourself and put content out there. It's so much harder than people actually think it is. I'm just so incredibly proud of her. So I will link her Instagram down below. Feel free to shoot her a message, leave her a comment, you know, subscribe to her website, follow her on Instagram. I mean, she's amazing. My sister is probably the sweetest person I've ever met, and she's so outgoing and fun. Go check her out. I'll leave it down below. And if you do go visit her on Instagram, leave her a comment and let her know that I sent you. All right, let's talk about beauty. I want to start with a skincare product. These are somewhat new. They came out, I want to say in like January, and I've been kind of testing them out and I really enjoy them. This is the Dr. Jart Shake and Shot. First of all, how freaking cute is this? It's like a little like milkshake. I actually like the product. It's not just the packaging. But it's like his typical face mask and the little straw comes out. So I have the rubber firming mask, and I really love this one. I think this is like my 4th one. I've also used like the brightening one. So basically you just pop it open like this, and you have 2 packets in here. You have step 1, which is the super booster, and then you have step 2, which is the firming liquid. And basically what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pour both into this little cup, and then the straw here is actually like your spatula or like applicator to put it on. And first of all, these are so fun. These are like rubber mat. I love rubber masks. They're like super fun to play with and they feel really cool. And this is a 15 to 20 minute mask. And I just really love the way this makes my skin feel. I don't use this one that often because, I mean, they are a little pricey. It is like $12 a mask, I believe, at Sephora. But I think they really work. I love Dr. Jart. This is the firming boost one, so I haven't noticed like a huge difference with the firming because I don't really have wrinkles or anything like that. I'm pretty young still. I'm in my 20s. But my skin does feel pretty plump and it feels hydrated and smooth, so I would definitely recommend these. So next I want to talk about one of my favorite hair products that I just like. This stuff is amazing. This is the Kenra Thermal Styling Spray. This stuff is so good. So basically this is firm hold heat activated spray. So what I like to do is I spray this in my dry hair before I'm about to style it because this also serves as a heat protectant. So it's a heat protectant and a heat activated hairspray. So I'll spray this in my hair and I use this in my extensions as well and I have not had any issues with it. It holds everything beautifully and it works just as well on my extensions as it does my natural hair. So what I do is I spray this in my hair, I will brush it out, and then I will go in and curl my hair, and then I will hit it with a little bit of hairspray, brush that out again, and you just get this nice, like, soft curl, wave, whatever style you want, but it lasts for such a long time. I've also used it where I spray it in my hair and then don't brush it out and then style my hair. I find the hold is a little bit better when you do that, when you don't brush it out right away. However, it does spray a little bit chunky, so I find that I have trouble evenly distributing it if I don't brush it out. But it's really personal preference. I think this is a great product. You're going to get a lot of hold in your style without damaging your hair. Typically just use this in a hairspray and then maybe like a finishing spray or kind of like a wax if I'm going for more a PC textured look. But I really only use a few products when I style my hair, and this has cut down on a lot of them. So my favorite primer for the month has been this Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and I love this primer so much. When I first used it, I'm not gonna lie, I was so scared because I was like, you put it on and it almost goes on like white. But you just pump a little bit out, like so, and it has like this beautiful like pearlescent, like almost iridescent like sheen to it. I just think it's such a good product. I think it's beautiful. My foundation lays beautifully. You get just like a little bit of shine. It's not like putting straight glitter on your face underneath your foundation. Sometimes I find like with my Cover FX custom enhancing drops, the metallic sheen is just like so strong. But with this product, I find it's just the perfect amount of luminosity and it still preserves my foundation and makes it look so nice. And Wearing this throughout the day, my foundation doesn't break up, it doesn't get oily. It's just such a beautiful primer, and it makes my makeup last for a really long time. It feels so nice on the skin. I mean, once it sinks in, it just leaves you with like a beautiful little sheen, and you feel incredibly moisturized. And I just think it does a great job of giving you that dewiness, that glow within, but not like an obnoxious metallic like highlight, you know what I mean? Because I prefer to use my luminous products very sparingly. And this one I like because it keeps me luminous, but it also keeps me matte. Some luminous products, like, they're so glowy, but it's an oily product as well. And that kind of breaks up my foundation. It makes me look like an oil slick by the end of the day, and it's just not cute. But this one does a great job of giving you like that perfect, pretty glow from within, but it's still keeps my foundation nice and matte. It doesn't move around. I've also mixed this into a BB cream or like a CC cream when I'm going for more of a natural, and it just looks so glowy and so healthy. It's not an obnoxious glow. Like I said, it's incredibly natural, and I think this is a great primer, and I recommend it to anybody who's looking for something that makes you look dewy but doesn't make you feel dewy. So next I want to talk about one of my favorite foundations. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. It's oil-free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling, and photo friendly. This is what I have on my skin right now. And I did not even set this. I did not use like my Coty Airspun powder. The only thing I did was set my under eyes really quickly. And I have mine in the shade Natural Beige. I also have vanilla to kind of mix when I'm a little bit more fair. But you take the cap off and it's actually a pump. So I really like the packaging. It's super travel friendly. Nothing's gonna break on you. And it's not a mess. You can just pump a little bit out on your hand as you wanna use it and go from there. My preferred way to wear this is with a beauty blender. Comfortable to wear. It's very lightweight on the skin, and it dries to such a pretty finish. I think it's pretty full coverage for the most part. I would say that it does the trick. It covers all of like my blemishes, dark circles, redness, stuff like that. It is more affordable than a lot of the high-end foundations. It's a little bit on the cheaper end on like the spectrum of high-end foundations. So I think this is definitely worth your money. How many fluid ounces do you get in this guy? You get 1.6 fluid ounces. That's awesome. Most foundations only come with 1 fluid ounce. In the month of March, this was my guy. So my next two products are actually in the drugstore family. The first one is this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. So I know that these were a little bit controversial because people were comparing them to the Tarte Shape Tape. And some people were really upset and were like, no, that is not Tarte Shape Tape. It does not come close. I am on the other end. I really like this. I think it's awesome. I think it's super similar. It has the same big doe foot applicator. This is literally like, I think $8 tops at Ulta. And I think it's so good. They have a decent color selection. Mine is in the shade C6. But I just really like this. It had really good full coverage. I find that you do need to set it right away because it will crease on you pretty quickly. But I think that once you set it, it looks really good. I know people say it looks crepey or like dry under your eyes. Just make sure my skin is super moisturized before I use this product. I think it lays really beautifully with a lot of my foundations. Again, I like to blend it out with my beauty blender. But I really have not had any issues with this product. I like it a lot. I think it's a pretty close dupe, and it's fantastic for the price point. I would definitely purchase this over Tarte Shape Tape if I ran out and needed just like an everyday concealer. I do still really, really, really love Tarte Shape Tape, and I think it's awesome for like those special occasions or those super full coverage days. I think that this Makeup Revolution one definitely holds weight. I think it's a really great concealer. So my last product, like I said, is also from the drugstore, and it is this Burt's Bees blush. This blush is so good. It's also what I'm wearing right now. I think this color is beautiful. I have it in the shade Bare Peach 1205. This is what it looks like. I think this color is so pretty. It's incredibly versatile. You can wear this in the fall, in the winter. You can wear this with cool tones. You can wear this with warm tones. And this is super, super pigmented. So it's just a nice wash of color on your face. It gives you a little bit of color. It doesn't so you don't look as dead once you know, like bronze, contour, do all that. It brings back life into your face, but it's not like, oh my god, that girl's wearing blush. It's such a natural flush. And I just lately have been so into peachy tone blushes. I think that it would work best on kind of fair to medium skin tones. I'm not sure this would really show up on dark, deep skin tones, but I think this is just like a beautiful wash of color for, you know, fair to medium. And on my hand, it literally doesn't look like anything's there because it's just so natural. I think it's a beautiful product. The powder is really finely milled. It blends beautifully. And I definitely want more of these, but I see that they're sold out everywhere. Absolutely love the formula and I love the color and I don't want to be without it. This has been my go-to, whether it's everyday, full glam, whatever it is. This goes with every single makeup look. Okay guys, thanks so much for tuning into my March favorites and not so favorites. I think that these are really fun videos. I do enjoy doing them a lot. I'm gonna try and make them a habit and do one a month. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, again, thank you so much for watching and stick around for April favorites. They'll be here before we know it. Oh my god. Thanks guys. Bye.